Good morning, friends. It's Nancy, and I'm here to do a flip through of this junk journal that I've just completed. I believe I think it's just about 2 inches across, 1.75 inches, and just shy of 5, so maybe 4 7/8 and 7 1/4. And it is called Founded on Paper. Has a illustration of this lady wearing an apron and this little girl. Has a man sitting on a stack of something. And it even has this little detail on the back. Isn't that something? No, I don't have a date for this book, but I imagine it's the first decade of the 1900s, because it discusses a period of time between Queen Victoria's Golden Jubilee, which was 1887, and her Diamond Jubilee, which was 1997. On the inside, well, maybe I should say there's 8 signatures. It's a hidden hollowback spine. The inside covers are fabric covered with this tiny print, and I thought the red hearts and the blue flowers kind of went with these colors here. Lots and lots of genuine ephemera in here. I'm going to try to point it out as we go. Yeah, let's get started. So here's the title page. This image of Queen Victoria on the morning of her ascension to the throne. This comes from an 1877 little magazine. This is a page from a 1901 book. I just stitched a little bit of fabric there and added this old coil-bound paper to give you a writing space. This is some book page, an image cut from that 1877 magazine, and this is a real stamp, and it has Queen Victoria on it. Queen Victoria died in 1901. This is a page from a diary, an appointment book with some old lace. We did these book page collage watercolor swatch things together in a video last weekend. A little piece of Battenberg lace, and there's just a teeny little tag here. Picture of Queen Victoria. This flips out. It is a genuine invoice from 1898. So there's space to record some notes there. You can also flip out for more space. This came from an old teacher's notebook. Very old, antique. And here I've made a little collage of some watercolor swatches and a fussy cut flower. Genuine page from the original book. This is from another 1901 book, and this came from this is rag paper from a much older book, probably from the very last quarter of the 1700s. And I've just glued that there to make a little tuck spot and added this picture. So this was made from a postcard from 1907. This comes from an old ledger. I made this faux postcard Made a pocket from some eyelet lace. This came from a very old book. This is all handwriting. This is from 1848. Mr. Ezekiel Weber to Jesse Sheldon. And I've got that tipped so that you can write on the back, if you please. This is from a very old notebook, and I added this little lace motif so you can flip it up to do some extra journaling. An old piece of lace, and another one of those cards, collage book page cards that I did, I want to say last Sunday. I can't remember. This came from a very old estimate, 1900. This is a receipt from 1888. And I just put this little Victorian scrap. This is genuine. I bought it. It came in a scrapbook that I got when I was in Georgia last year. And I've just paper clipped it to a blank piece of book page, so it can be used any way you like. This is an altered paper clip. I'll show you on the other side that it's a card from, I think I said 1895, yeah. So this comes out, and it's just a little, like index card, and you slide it back in. This is a receipt from 1883, and it's also a tag here. Little journaling card that I made. This is a page from an old book, 1901 I think it was. So it's showing the different homes of Queen Victoria. So this is Kensington Palace, Balmoral, Osborne House, and Windsor Castle. This is an old letter. I want to say it was 1883. So I've opened it up. Got places to journal. And I just tucked this little tag that I made here out of a piece of old ledger. And then I glued on some lace and fussy cut and that sort of thing. Get in there, you. On the back, this is a book page from 1901. This is an old piece of lace. It was cut from probably a petticoat or a nightgown. And again, this is a genuine Victorian scrap that I've just pinned onto a piece of book page. Came from that scrapbook I bought last year. 1891 is this. Oops, I was pulling on two different tags. That's not right. Don't do that, Nancy. This is a tag that I made, an image from a book. An old notebook. This is an old envelope, and it opens up, and I've got a little tag in here that I made. This little celluloid bit, this came from a very old greeting card. So I've attached it to this collage card that I made. Get back in there, you. checking I'm in camera. Little pocket, and here I have an image of Queen Victoria. And on the other side, this is an invoice. It's another genuine piece of Victorian scrap. This little thing, this is a facsimile of a program from from Queen Victoria's Diamond Jubilee, and I just fussy cut this flower. Used as a journaling card. I've got a couple of these in here. 1891, that's the other side of that ledger. There's some old papers that I've just laid on there to give you some journaling space. This is from 1890 something, 1898. And then there's a little piece of paper there. I thought it flipped up, but it doesn't. Little piece of paper there, old ledger. This is a tag that I made out of a very old ledger. I think it was 1877-ish. Here's another one of those facsimiles. This is a program from 1891 at Windsor Castle. So I added a little bit of tissue paper and this little fussy cut flower. Another little journaling card. Very old lace. It's gorgeous. I love it. This is a tag that I made out of that old ledger that I got, the 1877. This is a cigarette card. Not a card, sorry, a cigarette silk. And I've just left it plain and in this very small plastic bag so that it can be removed and used elsewhere or saved or whatever the new owner wants to do with it. On this side is another receipt from 1875. Another piece of genuine Victorian scrap. Just tucked it in there. And of course the back, there's places to journal on. Here's another fussy cut from that 1877 little pamphlet newspaper thing. And this is from a church membership book. So I used some eyelet lace for that pocket. And this is a facsimile of a program from 1897. I made this little journaling card. This is a memoranda page from 1901. And this is some genuine Victorian scrap. This is a menu from an 1891 dinner at Windsor Castle. I've just made this little tuck spot up here from some old lace. We have another old 1896. This is German, from a German wine merchant. Wine and cognac. And it just flips down. But I've left it open to put in this. This is a journaling card that I made. This is a genuine photo. I bought it damaged like this, and I just did poked some holes and did some stitches. Just sort of make a frame. Here's a tag that I made So it has some embossed paper. This is old wallpaper, and I did some stenciling with some stencil paste. It just slides up, come on you, into this slot. This flips open. And there's the last page. So, very full of genuine antique ephemera. If you are interested in making a home for this book, it will be listed on my Etsy shop right now. So go over and have a look and see if this is a journal you'd like to add to your collection. All right, so take care. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.